So guys, what's going on? Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's obviously got to be very wary in this fight because Keith Thurman throws a very good right hand. A very, very good right hand. And that right hand is like a laser sharp shot, which is very, very dangerous. If that right hand hits Pacquiao, we've already seen what a right hand by Juan Manuel Marquez can do. Pacquiao has to be very careful, fight very smartly. He can't lunge in recklessly. He can't make any mistakes because Thurman can crack with that right hand. He can definitely get your attention with that right hand. That right hand is a very good weapon that Thurman has, and Pacquiao has to be wary of that right hand because if he's not, he can definitely be hurt against Pacquiao. I do think, however, that Thurman is looking at that. Thurman will be looking at that because he knows what's his stronger punch. Now, I know that Thurman's had trouble with his right elbow and his right arm, and that's why he struggled to throw his right arm against Lopez. And if that's the case, I don't know whether Thurman's right hand has got that kind of power. But Pacquiao can't think of it like that. Pacquiao's got to go in thinking that his right hand is 100% healed and he's firing all cylinders. Pacquiao can't afford to go in a fight with Keith Thurman assuming that his right hand's not what it was, because like I said, from what I've seen in the past when he fought Danny Garcia, Porter, and many other fighters, Guerrero and all those guys, that right hand is very, very good that he throws. I remember in the first round against Danny Garcia, he almost knocked him out with a right hand. That was a huge right hand, and Pacquiao can't afford to get caught with that right hand because, you know, Pacquiao is a lot smaller, Thurman's a lot bigger, and Pacquiao can't afford to be getting hit with big shots by Keith Thurman. Now, Thurman is definitely going to look to box, but he can stun you. I don't think his nickname or his name is one-time Thurman. That shouldn't be his name because he's not really a one-time knockout artist like that. You know, that name was given to him, but I don't think he's lived up to his name, especially at the top level. He's a good fighter and he can definitely crack. But I think his left hook is probably more vicious now than his right hand because of his injury. But like I said, Pacquiao can't look at it like that. Pacquiao's got to go in thinking that his right hand's fully 100%, and he's just got to make no mistakes. He's got to go in there and fight a smart fight. Pacquiao is capable of doing that. He is capable of going into a fight and making no mistakes and neutralizing a guy. Let's see what Thurman. I do think Thurman's probably got a little more layers than Broner and Matisse. Thurman's a lot more. He's a lot more skillful compared to those guys. I don't think those guys have the kind of talent that Thurman has, the athleticism that Thurman has. I think Thurman has a lot more in his arsenal than a Broner or a Matisse. I think they're quite one-dimensional, if I'm honest with you. And I think, I think, you know, like I said, I think if Pacquiao can stick disciplined, he has to be disciplined in this fight. He can't afford to go reckless because if he does, then it could be curtains for him, you know. So he's got to be very smart in the fight. He's got to be very careful. He's got to be very cagey in a way. He can't afford to be reckless or lunge in because we saw when he fought Marquez countered him with that huge right hand. He was lunging in. He walked onto the punch and he got hurt badly. He can't afford to do that against Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman, he is bigger and stronger. He's bigger and stronger than Marquez for sure, and his right hand's probably a lot more vicious. But again, it's not, like I said, it's not something where he has to go into his shell because, like I said, Thurman's not a massive puncher where you know he could take your lights out with one punch. He's not that kind of puncher, in my opinion. He can definitely stun you and hurt you, but he's not the kind of puncher that's gonna knock you out with one punch. And Pacquiao's taken some good punches in his career, so I don't think he's gonna be taken out that easy. However, you still can't give a man an opportunity because if you give Thurman an opportunity, he will take it. He's good enough. He's shown in the past that he will take it. So Pacquiao's got to be wary of his right hand. However, you know, he's got to make sure that he doesn't lunge in or he's not reckless in the fight. But I do think that if he fights a smart fight, I think it is his fight. I think Thurman's not the fighter he was. I think Thurman's got a lot of weaknesses himself, which Pacquiao needs to exploit when attacking him. And I think it's a very winnable fight for Pacquiao, but he's got to stay smart and not be reckless or lunge in or or to just be reckless, because Thurman is good enough to take advantage for sure. But he's just gotta fight a smart fight. Let's see if Pacquiao does that. But leave your thoughts, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.